Okay, so hi everyone, this is basically the queries which is raised on the insta page, and let me go on through one by one, which is raised by a lot of friends, colleagues in insta pages and all. So let me start. First question: how can we adapt a change? So for this question already we discussed a lot about this question. Like change, it means all we need is a chance for the change. So we have to get the chance first, and we have to adapt to the change. So instead of adapting the change, be the change first, and be something you have to change. That's the main thing. So how we can adapt the change means get the chance first. That's the one and only way to adapt a change. So where do we get the chance? From the environment, from the society, and from the circumstances where we are living. So that is the main thing we can adapt a change, right? I think your question is answered now. Okay, how we can successful in our dreams? Fantastic. So fine, dreams, well, first of all let me explain the dreams. The dreams is one which is not let you to sleep. That is called the dream, which was I believe in, and every successful person who are believing. Once the nameless person, means who is not explaining his name itself, is saying dream without preparedness, the dream which is without a plan, which is waste, is totally waste. So plan your strategy, plan the path, clear path to you that will lead to your dream which is successful to you. That's the main thing. So be clear in your dream first, and adapt a plan, adapt a strategy for those things to make it happen. So one more thing, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. So the statement itself is very something, it's typical statement, failing to prepare, and it is the preparing to fail. So prepare the strategy for achieve the dream. That is the main thing. We have to make successful in your dreams and reach the dreams. So nothing, in simple words we say, dream with the target date, which is nothing but your aim. So clear in your aim, which is the initial foundation is your dream. That's a successful in your dream, and you can definitely success in your dream. That's a path. First adapt a strategy, adapt a plan, adapt a roadmap, everything, then definitely we will success in our dream, right? Next, okay, what's a change we are talking? So there is one thing which is not, it is a school which is not at all changing. It's very typically, it's very nice question they asked by, I think, Robert. It's typically, it's a very good question. In the schools we are not at all changing. Yeah, of course I entirely agreed in this question. If you see, Albert Einstein said once, if you take the fish to climb a tree, if you want a fish to climb a tree, it is impossible and the insane thing. So life is without rush. If you rush the fish to climb the tree, it's insane thing. So that's what my only request to all teachers, all the principals who are watching this and who are my friends, I'm requesting you, please guide your students and lead your students. Don't rush them. That's the main thing. If you see the evolution of mobile phone, and if you look back almost 20th century, it means 2000 to 2005, the mobile phone, the evolution is very high. First of all, in my 10th standard, I used to see the mobile with the radio. It's very that's an admiring thing. It's a very surprising thing, the mobile phone with the radio and all. But now if you see lots of evaluation in the mobile. In the mobile itself, we are having a computer, we can able to know the weather, whatever we want we can achieve in this mobile phone. And if you see the Maruti Swift, if you look back 2000s and 2005, 2010, like that, the Maruti Swift is entirely different. Even I used to say to 2010, 13th century, I can able to say there's a Maruti Swift VDI and Maruti Swift, that's all there. But now the change of the Swift itself, it's like a luxurious car, and that's a lot of evolution, a lot of change, right? So recognize it. It's the main thing. For all those change, the main thing which is not at all changing, if you see this olden days Gurukulas, the same, the teacher will stand in front of the students, he will guide, he will read, he will write he was writing all those things in the board or in whatever the tools which was. And now also we are following the same strategy. So it's totally wrong, right? So we have to implement the change for that. So the infrastructure of the school has to be changed. That's the main thing. So recognize the evaluation from last 3 years in all scientific ideas, all scientific innovations, all scientific creativity, which are arising from the schools. But the students, who are rushes, we are just rushing the students in, for engineering graduation. In the 21, we have to get the job. In the 25, you have to get the marriage. Even 28, you have to get the child. Don't be rush anything. You have to enjoy the world, you have to innovate, you have to create lots of innovations to the society. That's the main responsibility you are having. So, and also we can say in a lot of industries, if you are interviewing some guys, we can able to see the difference. They are often asking, like, I am studying this subject, but I am working in this environment which is not at all guiding me, which is not at all suits me. For example, a mechanical engineer is sitting in an IT environment, so it is not at all a tolerable thing. So, but he is surviving. He is surviving literally in IT structure also, IT industries also. So only thing we have to do is the mindset and behavior which is leading him. So at least the change we can able to make in the school is develop the mindset and behavior of the students. The financial student who are there in BCom or BSc or that's financial structure studying students, they can able to understand the business structure also, where the business is moving, where the mode of production is happening here in the society. But it is not at all happening. We are just working and we are just working as a robots. We are rushing ourselves. That is totally insane things which is happening here. So that has to be changed. So for all those changes, we have to bring the changes in the infrastructure of the students. We have to talk to the student and bring the mindset and behavior of the students to be very clear. What the roles and responsibilities of him, individual to the society. That's the main thing we have to talk to him. So the requirement of the mindset and behavior, we have to talk to the students, we have to clear to them. That's the one and only thing we can change that student mindset. That's the school, sorry. So the expectation of the business, what's the roles and responsibility of the business has to be known by the students. So for those initial things, the mode of production, what's the type of production is going in this society, so that has to be clear with the students. Then only it would be very good things has to be happen. So the changes from the school, what we need to do is we have to change the education. The way of education system has to be defined through the mindset and behaviors. Instead of teaching, instead of rushing into this books, the syllabuses, everything, we have to, but plus you can add one more education as a mindset and behavior that will help the students to grow more. So that's the change we want in the school, right? And Priyanka, she's writing, what's the evolution of agriculture in Tamil Nadu? So out of all these questions, this is a very big question. The evaluation of agriculture in Tamil Nadu, it's really a good question. We need to talk. We need to discuss about these questions. Really, I am happy to discuss about these questions. First of all, if you see the engineering colleges in Tamil Nadu, it's almost 560 engineering colleges in Tamil Nadu. It's of various departments of technical, civil, mechanical, electronics and communication, electrical. There's a lot of departments in there, and almost 1.5 lakhs of engineering graduates is passed out in every year. So if we evaluate those engineering students, we can able to see 60% of them are unemployment, or not in a good way of pay scale, or not in a proper structured working environment they are living. So that's the worst part. Turn around, we can see the agricultural institutions. There is almost 47 institutions in Tamil Nadu. See the difference, see the gap. That's a huge gap is there. Almost 560 engineering colleges are there, and almost if you see that's 47, almost it's a very huge percentage difference is there. The agriculture, it's a backbone. We are often talking about the agriculture, we are protesting for protect agriculture, but still there is no result oriented is there, right? We are having only 560 engineering colleges and only 47 agriculture colleges. Means how we are growing, what's the ratio of growing agriculture? It's really we have to think about these situations. So now, no problem in that. We have a lot of technical guys who are looking for doing startups and who have large investments they are having, right? So that is one and only way we have a lot huge lands over there. If you see, that's delta areas as well as the river beds, everything we have. There is no there is no scarcity of water and all. So the guy who have a lot of investments, they can partially start the agriculture, they can develop the agriculture. There is person is there doing, the farmers are there, we can develop the farmers, they are looking for the investments. So we can do investment with the farmers. You can take the lease, it's a mode of type, the type may be different, but we can take lease over there, and we can take investment. Like if you don't go for the cash crops, we can do the paddy itself. That is a huge, we can get a huge profit and all. So instead of doing startups and all, yeah, startups is there, but the evaluation of startups, if you see, it's literally almost 30% of startups only, 33% of startups only it's successful as per today date in India. So rest of 67% it's failed. So in agriculture, definitely I am saying you, agriculture we don't fail. Instead of doing startups and all, in the agriculture if you are investing, definitely we don't fail. So we can adapt a farmer, we can adapt a farming land and start producing, start doing agriculture. Definitely it will give you a good yield, and definitely you can grow more. For instance, ultimately we are earning, we are talking about the earning, but this way of investing in agriculture will give us earning plus the social responsibility what you are having, as well as we can we are keep on growing in the backbone of our country. So that's the main thing. So definitely we can start implementing this. I think we never fail in this agriculture, and we can reinvest again and again, and definitely the agriculture won't fall down, and the companies or the corporate which is looking for occupying those agricultural lands will also be stopped, and the mode of protection again it's depend on the agriculture that would happen, and the interest should be more. Every almost 40 plus guys who are working in the corporates, later on they are just come back to the agriculture, and definitely we can save the agriculture. So that's the main thing. So still I am saying agriculture is a backbone of our India, so we can do this. If it implementing in this manner, definitely we will grow. Thank you.